Just wait 1 minute. I'm watching this new Rowdy Rouse video and it's really awesome. I don't want to miss it.
It's like this chick that reviews action figures and it's really freaking cool.
Yes, I think they saw some videos and there's some really good contents out there, you know?
She reviews the ponies and stuff because you knows I love ponies.
She doesn't review ponies. It's freaking cool stuff, Toki.
How's it going, y'all? Rowdy Rouse back with another member's first video. So if you're a channel member, you get to see this before anyone else. 3 days and then it goes up for everyone. Today, well, this month, it's Yojo June, and Hasbro's been seriously lacking on their live streams. They canceled 3. And I don't usually do that much G.I. Joe. I get one here or there, but this one I was super excited for. And I was like, Yojo June, I want a break, but I need to do this video. I need to get members first content out. I have another one coming, Moth X Batman. But today we're talking about Blowtorch, my favorite meme from the Fernster PSAs, which you'll see clips of throughout this video. So yes, finally got Blowtorch. This is a one that I was like, I need him. I need Porkchop sandwiches. So yeah, with all of that being said, let's take a closer look at the box. He's already open, but that will unfold as the video goes on. So let's just jump right into it.
You're not cooking. Yeah, dude.
All right, testing, 1, 2, 3. It's been a minute since I filmed a video. Like, the last new figure I did was Max Hulk. So y'all know how I feel about Blowtorch here. Probably my favorite male Joe, just because of the old Fernster PSA memes.
Porkchop sandwiches! Oh, get the f out of here! What are you doing? Go! Get the f out of here, you stupid idiot!
Will be in this video, don't you worry, it's probably already been played. But at the top it says G.I. Joe Blowtorch, at the bottom G.I. Joe Classified Series 4+, Hasbro, whichever you want to call it. On this side we get his calling card with all the different symbols that I don't know what they mean. 154 is the number. There's a QR code, scan it if you want, I don't give a crap. On the back we get some glamour shots of everyone's favorite fire starter, Blowtorch, and then once again we've got his call sign calling card symbols down there below his picture, and it shows off the helmet and the tank. We get some lovely Blowtorch artwork on this side, top of the box, bottom of the box, and with all that being said,
we're all dead! Get the f out!
doing videos a little bit differently, so we'll see. The intro will be fine without a box. Y'all don't need to see a box because this is what this part of the video is about. The box, the unboxing, all that stuff. So yeah. Also, y'all, thanks again for 3,500 subscribers. Still trying to get a hold of Woody so I can send him his Venom, but once we hit 4K, we are giving away a Moth X Spider-Man. So make sure you don't miss out on that. Or Blowtorch here, because look at that. Just like the meme. I want to say first and foremost, they jam-packed this bad boy with accessories. He comes with like 3 different flame effects, which is pretty crazy because he was a standard release, $24.99, which I did get him for at Amazon. So if you're looking for him, I literally ordered him yesterday and he came today, which is, what is today? June 27th, I think? No, it's June 26th. Yeah, it's June 26th, so he came next day. This is going to be members first, so I'm not sure when it's going up. It is going to go up in June before the end of the month, so I will have to edit this and put it together. But let's talk about everyone's favorite Blowtorch here. So you can see he's got his tank on the back. That's part of the accessories. It's a little crooked. That's because that peg is kind of crappy. I did notice there's some rubbery plastic pieces, like his weapon and the peg for his backpack, which is a shame, but all the details are very nice. He's painted nicely. We've got, of course, the oranges and the yellows and the reds, and that head sculpt is very, very reminiscent of the old Fernster meme. Of course, the G.I. Joe show, but I didn't watch that. I was too old, or too young. I'm a 90s kid, not an 80s kid. So he's wearing, like, his fire jumpsuit, and then, zoom in, please. You can see we've got all the details with the silver buckles and all that stuff. Probably a flame retardant suit, if I'm guessing right, because, you know, he's setting fires and stuff. You don't want your clothes to catch on fire, so I'm sure that those valves are connected to that in some way. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. But all the details are nicely painted. You can see we've got silver where there should be silver. We've got red where there should be red. And not quite retro classic looking like the meme short, because you know they do update this stuff for classified. They go back and do the retro card for a classic look. If they do a retro card to Blowtorch, you know they need to give him a pork chop sandwich accessory, because I mean he doesn't even have one in the meme, but like just pork chop sandwiches, you know, it's forever ingrained in my mind, and I'm sure it's ingrained in yours if you watch my channel on the regulars. So you know, I love me some Blowtorch, and this I don't get a lot of Joes. It's Yojo June, so at least we got one for June, but I'm really just looking forward to CoverGirl. That Dark Clone looks really cool, and I want the retro carded Mindbender, but for me it's like here and there. Let me get a couple of characters that I really like. And Blowtorch here was definitely one that I felt like I needed. So let's take a deep dive into this funny dude, because
Porkchop sandwiches.
checking out Blowtorch's height. I think I'm hitting a sweet spot with the lighting here. He stands at about 6 1/4 inches. Not too tall, not too short. And then we get into the articulation. So his head goes back that far, forward that far. It is blocked by the chest piece. We get shoulders that go 90 degrees, butterfly joints, bicep cuts, double elbows, pinless double elbows. For the torso, we do get an ab crunch, which is nice. We get a ball peg at the waist, which is also nice. So forward about that far, back about that far. I just broke his back. No drop down hips, which is strange for Joe. Oh, I lied. He does have drop down hips. I was going to say that's strange for Joe's. So we do have that. We do have a thigh cut. Do we not have a thigh cut? We do have a thigh cut, which is nice. Once again, always good to have the standard articulation. Double knees. He can kick his butt / back. No boot cut. But we do get very nice, generous rockers. So, of course, you know how G.I. Joes and Hasbro figures in general articulate, which is to say they do their job, and Blowtorch does his. So nothing too crazy, nothing new. It just works. All right, so accessories. Let's see here. Okay, so first of all, of course, he comes with his flamethrower, Blowtorch gun. So we get the weapon in question. It does have some nice paint on there, silver at the end, silver for the hand guard. It would have been nice if the tank was painted red. That would have been a nice touch, Hasbro. This disconnects, and you can connect it on both sides, at the backpack and at the flamethrower. As you can see, the pegs are very wobbly though, so keep that in mind. Very soft plastic, yellow paint there. There's a peg for it to go on his back, which is also very soft, so keep that in mind. And you have to make sure that you line up the back peg exactly so you don't bend it, which is unfortunate. That's not fun for anybody, including Blowtorch. Comes with the sidearm pistol, small pistol. There actually is no port for an effect piece on this one, which is a little strange. Y'all, I'm sweating. It's hot. It is hot. I know y'all know, but went tubing today, and it's definitely a nice cool off, but also very hot. I didn't get sunburned because I was smart, and I wore suntan lotion like a smarty pants. Sorry, I'm just getting his flamethrower in his hand. Come on, get your finger through there. All right. So, of course, his Blowtorch. He has a flamethrower, and like I said, he's regular release $24.99. But they gave him a lot of stuff. All right, stand up, dude. Come on. Come on, Blowtorch. I just had you all posed up cool, and now you're giving me the runaround. Oh, come on. Nope. There we go. All right. I'll probably edit around that, you know. Embarrassing. Okay. I figured out what this is. So there's a hole there. It was upside down, and I didn't see the hole. And you port his oxygen mask into there, because he does come with the mask, and I guess you kind of just slide it down over his face, I guess. Not that I'm going to display him like this, because he didn't look like this in the meme. This is some craziness right here. Are his eyes lined up? Yeah. Alright, so that is what that's for. That's like an oxygen tank, and then it comes with a helmet, which in theory, yes, just slides on right there. Alright, and I said he comes with a lot of stuff. And already we've got a lot of stuff on him. And in the package he's got this tiny little flame effect piece that goes into the end of his flamethrower, which means that it's kicked, it's ready, but it's not really shooting flames yet. So we get two different versions of flames, which is crazy. They give us this kind of like burst fireball, which looks great. It's got nice effects paint on there and stuff. And then they give us like kind of a more straight, longer flame for really getting the fire started, you know, just, of course, that I don't like the peg. It should be a harder plastic if you're going to peg something into someone's back. But yeah, so that is all the accessories. We'll definitely get some cool pictures of this guy, probably with, I mean, I'll take some pictures with the mask and helmet, but he's not going to be displayed like that. I need to find a pork chop sandwich for him to hold until they do a retro card. I'll have to rebuy him again. Just kidding. But you know I would. Also, I didn't have the helmet on there too snug, but it does fit on there really nicely. It all clicks together, and his head still articulates with all that on, in case you were wondering. Such a cool figure. Good job, Hasbro, whatever you want to be called. I don't know. I don't even know anymore, because you canceled Yojo June. You canceled 3 streams. I'm not even a Joe fan, and I'm upset about that. It's like I am a Joe. I like Joes, but you know what I mean. Like, I'm not a hardcore, oh man, I need the next Joe stream. You canceled 3 in the month that's meant to celebrate G.I. Joes. And that's the thing, G.I. Joes are not real soldiers. They are cartoon characters. So separate it. Keep it separate, because Joes are fun. Military stuff is not. Real world military stuff is not. G.I. Joes, yes. Real world military and politics in the G.I. Joes, no. That being said, there's always time for politics and all that stuff, because it's very important, especially now. But Yojo June should be fun for the fans and not have us like, why? I don't give a crap about that cop figure, but like, I understand the frustration with not having a Yojo June, essentially, because that's some BS. Okay, so first of all, and yes, I am slacking, here he is with the only other meme G.I. Joe figure that I have, because I don't have Snow Job, unfortunately. We have Body Massage Machine, Roadblock. So yeah, these two, Body Massage, Pork Chop Sandwiches. That's what I used to know them as before I knew their names. So here they are together. Definitely the best Roadblock figure that we've gotten from Classified, for sure. Here he is next to Retro Card Duke and Scarlet, because like I said, he probably needs a Retro Card at some point. Here he is with Operation Monster Force Declan Van Helsing and my Rowdy Rouse figure, which is technically a Valaverse Pandora with a head swap and a bunch of different accessories and stuff. So there's Valaverse and Monster Force there next to our Blowtorch. For some Marvel Legends, here he is with Bucky Cap and the Retro Card Spider-Man. What else do I have? Here he is with some Power Rangers Lightning Collection Street Fighters. And lastly with my custom Sam and Dean Winchester. So with all that being said, y'all, he's worth it to me because of the meme, but there are some Hasbroisms here. We've got loose floppy weapons, pegs that are not really, pardon my phrasing here, peggable, because they're kind of wobbly and loose, which is never fun for pegging, LOL. But yeah, overall, I think he's great. He looks awesome. I don't have that many problems other than the soft gummy stuff. The joints aren't gummy. The figure's fine. It's just his accessories, and that's something we've come to expect when it comes to G.I. Joe Classified series, unfortunately. So a very happy Nojo June to y'all. Like the video. Hit subscribe, pretty please, if you're a new viewer, because when we hit 4K now, not 3.5, 4K, we are giving away a Mafex Spider-Man, and there is a way to enter that. Go to my YouTube page, and you will find the video linked at the top. So like, subscribe, comment, let me know if you got Blowtorch, how your day is going, just say what's up. Let me know what your favorite G.I. Joe meme PSA is. Keep your head up, stay brave if you're protesting. Be safe. Happy Pride Month. Happy Nojo/Yojo June. I love you. I will see you next time, and bye-bye. Still keep it in there. Changed up the format. Seeing what works. Love y'all.
My God, did that smell good.
Detect it. Did you know going and you tell me do things. I done running.
G.I. Joe.